I want to be free. People be like, what do you want to do for a living? Be still and be free. Like, what are you talking about? So that. Hey everyone, it's Peace with Maya, aka Samaya. This is my first video on my Peace with Maya channel. This is going to be a Q&A video. I just want everyone to kind of get an insight of who Peace with Maya is, what to expect on Peace with Maya, you know, and kind of a little bit of a background of why I wanted to start a YouTube channel. So we're going to get right into the questions. I have some questions right here on my iPad. I'm a little nervous, but we're going to get through it. You know, the more that I continue to, do videos and talk to you guys, I will start to open up and become more comfortable. The first question is, what is my name? My name is Samaya. I'm 22 years old. My birthday or my solar return is March 8th. My favorite color is purple. I got everything purple, y'all, from the journal to the iPad case. Like, everything is purple. I'm not gonna lie. The next question is, how tall am I? I am 5'1". Blame my mama. You feel me? My mom is 5 feet, so I'm not gonna get that tall, you know. And people be like, oh my god, I thought you was taller. No. Some hobbies that I enjoy doing, I like reading, I like journaling. I'm really a nature girly, so I like being outside. I like hiking. I like eating at new food places. I like going to amusement parks. I love the beach. Anything that has to do with outside, or even like coloring, or like, drawing. My childhood rating, being that I'm 22, I had a great childhood. I be telling my mom all the time, like, thank you, because my childhood was great. I couldn't have had it or wanted it any other way. I'm not gonna lie, I partied. I did everything. Like, there was a little restrictions, but she wasn't protective or too overprotective to where she didn't allow me to go out and experience, my adolescent years, my teenage years. Where am I from? I am from Los Angeles, California, born and raised. I was born at Inglewood, Centinela. And then I got a few childhood memories in South Central, and then from South Central, me and my family moved to Lawndale, and then from Lawndale, we now live out the way a little bit. Did I go to college? I did. I just graduated May 11th from Prairie View A&M University with my BS in psychology. So I am degreed. And honestly, I'll be thinking, like, why didn't I start my YouTube channel in college? But like, honestly, it's always divine timing, like, to the timing, it'd be for everything. I feel like I was going to be more focused in my post-grad era. So now that I'm a graduate, it's like I don't have nothing but time to kind of pour into things that I've always wanted to do and give it my full attention. My favorite subject in general, like from like elementary, middle school, high school, and even in college, I'm going to have to say English, like top tier. English, me and papers, we like this. Like, I can write a paper in a heartbeat and it's gonna be good. They gonna think you use Grammarly. Like, my vocabulary, my grammar, it'd be like, spot on. Like, I'll be really trying to make sure so that people could really feel me and resonate with what I'm trying to say. What I prefer, being that I went to school in Texas, I didn't even say where the school was. Prairie View is located in Prairie View, Texas, which is about 40 minutes from Houston, Texas. Being that I have experience being in the city and in the country, and being that I'm a nature girly, I'm gonna have to choose the country. Like, if someone be like, oh, you want to be in the city or the country? Probably the country. Okay, let me stop trolling. You kind of a little bit more attuned with nature, when you're in a country. When you're in a city, it's like traffic, you feel me? Planes and helicopters, like, you be hearing everything. So I'm on a farm, I'm on land, like, I'm trying to grow my own stuff. And yeah, I can do that in the city, but the country and being out the way is kind of more my avenue. I kind of like just being low key, and kind of off the grid. So, and that's another thing, me being on YouTube, it's like, what? Like, God, me, Tea or coffee? Definitely tea. Like, tea, I'm not really a coffee drinker. And I say tea because me and tea, we go together like this, especially being that me becoming an herbalist, right? It's like, I gotta be locked in with the herbs. I gotta be locked in with the teas. But what motivate me about the tea and kind of what get me on board with tea is the benefits. Like, tea is really, healthy. So What inspires me? What really inspires me is freedom, right? I want to be free. People be like, what do you want to do for a living? Be still and be free. Like, what are you talking about? So I want to be able to get up and do whatever I want to do. I want to be able to get up and spend my money on whatever I want to spend my money on. You know, that's what's inspiring to me, the freedom of everything. What do I like to do for fun, or how would I describe myself? For fun, honestly, I like dancing. Y'all, I'm really a dancer, like for real, in real life. I used to cheer, okay, y'all? I did cheer for 10 years. I did Pop Warner, Gardena Pop Warner, Mohicans. If y'all in the building, we family for life. And then I went to high school at Narbonne, and I cheered my freshman year there. How would I describe myself? I'm a little bit of everything. No, I'm just kidding. I am very well-rounded, though. I would describe myself as someone who is very passionate. You know, I'm a very passionate person. I'm intense. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've just accepted that. Like, I'm an intense being because surface level things and me just don't get along. You have to be deep. You have to be in depth. You have to know how to communicate to be around me. You have to know how to express yourself to be around me. So loving, I'm caring, you know, I'm driven, I'm very determined. You know, once I'm on something, I'm locked in. I'm a Pisces, okay? And I got a moon as a Capricorn, and then my sun, yeah. I'm just soft. I'm gentle. I'm happy. Like, you know, I'm very optimistic. You know, I know how to alchemize certain emotions. Like, I don't really try to be down. You know, I'm not a person that's really going to be upset, you know, about anything for too long, because I just feel like that's too low. It's too low vibrational for me. I'm someone who always wants to be on a good one all the time. And even if it's not a good one, it's still a good one, because I know that I'm going to get over that emotion and that experience, you know? So as soon as it flow by, it's going to be cool. My best trait, I would say my humor. Definitely my humor. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm goofy. Like, I'm super serious, but I'm so unserious. Like, and I love that about me, because it's like I'm going to be alive and young forever because of my humor. Like, this will never die, y'all. It would never go nowhere, for real. My favorite characteristic, probably my smile. What was my first job? Y'all, I used to work at AMC, South Bay Galleria. If you from LA, or if you know, be in the area, I used to work at South Bay Galleria. That's when they first made it like a dine-in, right? And I was doing a little bit of everything. I was ushering, I was doing the tickets, I was making the popcorn. At that job, you gotta be everything, you know. But it was cool. It was a really cool first job. I actually manifested that job. I was young, and I applied pressure. I did. I was like, I kept calling them because they wasn't calling me back, and I'm like, I need some money on. You know, I got a car, so I need some money. Like, I had to put gas in my car and pay for certain things. So as soon as I got my feet wet in the job, I was like, yeah, it's up from here. Like, once I start making my own real money, I ain't stopped. The hustle just went up, for real. What made me start a YouTube channel? Okay, so I already have an affirmation station. Basically, I'm like a motivational speaker. You know, I speak to the world. I uplift the world. You know, God is using me as a vessel. So all I do is just kind of speak from source and spirit, and kind of just speak to the world, uplift the world. You know, no matter what they going through, it's either going to resonate with someone or it's not. So it's like, I just try to be as authentic and as organic as I can, to kind of get the objective and the concept delivered. And they be delivering, y'all. So make sure y'all go tune in. Peace with Maya on Instagram, Peace with Maya on TikTok. That's kind of what made me start a YouTube channel. Honestly, I was like, I need to take it further. You know, I feel like there's more people that need to hear me. And it's so crazy, y'all, because I don't like being in the front end, but it's like, because of my purpose and my calling, it's like I have to break out of that shell, you know, of not wanting to be in the front end, because it's like I have a voice and people need me. Like, I'm a healer, so people need me. I need to talk to the world and touch people on a soul to soul, on a spirit to spirit base, you know. And I'm just taking a risk, honestly. I took a risk and I just propped my phone up with the affirmation videos. So now I'm taking a risk and I'm propping my phone up again and making YouTube videos. It's just I'm taking it a step further. That's it. It's not about what you know, but it's about who you know. It's always gonna be God, y'all. God this, God that, you know, the universe, spirit, like all of that. I'm very spiritual. I'm a very attuned woman. So that's also something to be expecting from Peace with Maya. I feel like the name is self-explanatory. And the more that I make videos, Whether if it's just a video like this, and I'm kind of just talking, you guys will get that feel of who I am. My life goals: freedom. Freedom, no, for real, because we still psychologically enslaved. So I'm trying to break all of that. I'm trying to just be stable and free. But honestly, I just want to be able to support for my family. I do want a family. So like my life goals is to just have the emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, and financial freedom and stability so that I can break generational cycles, so that I can lead by example, and I'm creating a life that I can't wait to wake up to. So these are my life goals, to just be free and be stable, and kind of uplift my family, the community, humanity in every ways and possible that I can. Also, when it comes to like career-wise, like I mentioned earlier, I am becoming an herbalist as well as like a mentor and life coach. So those are a few goals as well that I'm trying to accomplish along this journey. I feel like there's people out here in this world that I can assist effortlessly and sufficiently, through life, especially that's coming from experience. It's a lot of things that I've experienced that it may not look like, but it's like, that's why you can't judge a book by its cover. Man, I'm all full of peace and love and just uplifting everybody. Like I'm just for the people. Like I'm for the people. I am. What's an interesting fact about me? I would say I was thinking about this one, y'all, but an interesting fact, I would definitely say that I'm a black sheep. Like out of the family, I feel like I'm the one that's kind of keeping the family stable. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of doing things differently. I'm kind of going about things differently. I act differently. I think differently. When I came to the realization of that, I was like, whoa, it wasn't that long ago where I started to accept that I'm the black sheep, you know what I mean? And that I'm chosen and I was given these spiritual gifts and this purpose and this calling for a reason. So what is a pet peeve of mine? I feel like I have a few, but the main one that I know off the dome, I just really dislike when people try to tell me who I am. They try to tell me who I am, what I can't do, because they're used to old versions of me. I'm not that same Samaya. Like I'm different. You know what I mean? So it's like, because I probably was messing up or having to keep learning from something, and you see me go through that cycle, that does not mean that you know me. You don't know this new version of me. That's just a really big pet peeve of mine. Like, oh, you wouldn't do that, or you can't do that, or you not willing to do that, or you not capable of doing that. Like, huh? That's what that makes me feel like, huh? Because it's like, it's no one's place on this earth to judge nobody, let alone tell the next person what they can and can't do. If we gonna be pointing a finger and talking about anything, we need to be uplifting people. Go do that. Yeah, I can see you doing that. That's inspiring. That's motivating. You feel me? It's different. The energy is different. How long have I had my locks? For 2 years, y'all. I locked up on April 30th. Yeah, so I had my locks for 2 years. And then the next question is like, what's a go-to hairstyle? Honestly, y'all, I like wearing my hair in the middle. Like, I feel like it flourishes. It gives my hair the ability to do what it's gonna do. This is also a go-to hairstyle. Me wearing it to the side. I'm showing y'all. But yeah, these is go-to hairstyles. I'm so excited. Like I'm really excited for this journey. I'm really excited for everyone that is going to tune in. This is just the first video. Like there's so much more growing to do, with each other and individually. And I'm just here. I'm here for the people. This is one of the reasons why I started the YouTube channel, so I can start speaking to the world. But I do want to thank you guys for watching this video. This is my first video. I'm about to drop too. Like I made this video. I'm about to drop it expeditiously just for y'all. Be on the lookout for another video. Yeah, already. Like I'm on it. Once I made my intro, my outro, I'm like, yeah, that's what motivated me to really put a move on it, y'all. Mind you, I'm at work making this video. I don't know why I just told y'all that, but that's just the hustling, right? That's the hustler in me. That's peace and love, always. That's what I'm gonna end out with, always. Peace and love to y'all, to everyone, to the whole world. I'm just full of love and happiness and light. This is very real. This is me being authentically myself. So yes, I want to thank you guys in advance for watching and tuning in. And be on the lookout for the next video. I love y'all.